Okay, what does freedom look like? What does freedom look like? I really want you to think deeply about it. I really don't want you to take this lightly. I don't want you just to listen to what I have to say. I want you to fully engage with what Jesus is wanting to bring here. It would look like shalom, Dorian said. Peace, full life, joy. Yes. You know, when the Lord had me start the Enjoying Your Life challenge, that's what he was asking. May I challenge you to enjoy the life I've given you? Whoa. That suddenly put the matter into my hands, didn't it? He had given me life. I was not enjoying it. I was heavily burdened with everything I felt was a failure. And that wasn't joy. I did not feel peace, as you write, Dorian. I did not sense shalom. Everything is whole, nothing is missing. The Lord's my shepherd. I have no lack. I did not feel that. I was not experiencing it. I was not living that. And it's just all of these contemplations today just keep bringing me back to David, how he constantly told himself what to believe. He did not allow his senses to tell him what to believe. He was not passive. He was not the one being told what to feel, what to fear, what to believe, how to act. He went into the Lord. He went to the word he had, which is a whole lot less than we have. My goodness, a whole lot less than we had. He had the law. And he had a heart after God. And he would tell himself, this is who God is. So then he would tell God, this is who you are, based on the word. He would meditate on those things. If this is who God is, and this is how he made me, then this is who I am. This is who he is in this situation. He is my redeemer. He's my great defender. He's my recompense. You're my refuge. You're my fortress. You're my God. You're my good shepherd. You're my exceedingly great reward. So go to Psalm 139, because here he is, identity is so fundamental to who we are. This is why narcissism is so devastating. Because when a narcissistic predator finds a vulnerable prey, finds someone who is susceptible, someone who is looking for the value that the narcissist can convince them they have in this relationship, in this connection, can feed a weakness, can feed a frailty and a vulnerability. Because remember, the narcissist themselves has been twisted. The narcissist was prey. It goes back to the garden. Lucifer sought himself some prey, and he found Eve vulnerable. So when the narcissist finds vulnerable prey, presenting themselves, remember, there's a fear they're tapping into. We have a fear of rejection. We have a fear of being punished. We have a fear of not being accepted. We need some kind of validation, and the narcissist knows that. The narcissist grooms, whether a sexual predator, an emotional predator, a spiritual predator, just whatever way, a financial predator, whatever way, they're driven. This is their identity. They don't have any sense of security in God. They have no sense of love. They have no sense of grace. They have no peace. They don't have what you wrote here, Doreen. They have no peace. They have no sense of a full life or a joy. There is no resting for the narcissist. So we behave according to who we believe we are. And so our identity is fundamental. And I want you to go with me to Psalm 139, to where David contemplated these things. I'm in the Passion Translation. Lord, you know everything there is to know about me. You know, if the Lord knows everything there is to know about me, why do I depend on someone else to know me? I'm desperate to know I'm okay. I'm desperate to find out, hey, is what I'm thinking right? Is what I'm doing good? Am I having any impact? Do I matter at all? David understood where to go. He said, Lord, you know everything there is to know about me. So that's what we want to do today. We want to practice coming into God's presence and letting him search us, letting him be the one who tells us how we're doing. And it's okay if someone else tells us, hey, you're not doing well. Hey, you missed it here. Hey, you hurt me there. You know, for several reasons. One, it may be that I need to change. It may be that I'm being harsh. You know, it may be that I was insensitive, that I was thoughtless. I don't think of everything. I'm not, perfectly perceptive. I misunderstand lots of things. Somebody's asking me something. I think they're saying one thing, they're really saying another. I am not God, but I have access to him. So when someone tells me I'm in the wrong, my best response is humility. It may be that I'm wrong, but it may be that they're wrong. And if they're wrong, it may be coming from a simple, correctable, just misperception. But it may be coming from a deep position of hurt and brokenness. And not that I'm anyone's savior or there to correct anybody, but I can become, if God is my source for how I'm doing, then I can become available to respond to other people with a sensitivity that understands we all need help being corrected. Not everybody wants to hear that. That's narcissism. But I don't want to become party to that, even if I've been deeply hurt into it. And I do need to go through heart healing. Listen, what I've discovered is heart healing, that's a lifestyle. Once I had enough sessions, once I have become trained, I can lead myself through heart healing. I know how to talk to Jesus in a way that's acceptable, but sometimes, and I'm telling you, the greatest breakthrough I get is when I'm set aside with someone else, an intercessor's there, I'm free to let the Lord bring me where he wants to bring me. And I have tremendous breakthrough. I have grown so immeasurably much just walking through heart healing. That wasn't really going to be the subject today, but I think it is so fundamental to the fact that we have so many misguided perceptions about ourselves, about life, about how things work, about others, about the current events, everything. And so in a place of heart healing, we just are free enough to talk to Jesus in those areas. Nobody owes me anything. I don't need you to tell me I'm okay. I want to know, is what I'm saying effective for you? Am I having a positive impact on you? Is this helpful? Is what I'm saying helpful to you? If that's the case, then I want to hear it. If what I'm saying is not helpful, because sometimes my approach, my goodness, the other day, the Lord said to me, because I frequently facilitate heart healings. I just help people meet with the Lord and they get tremendous breakthrough. I'm also a coach. So it was interesting. The Lord said to me, Hilary, because I've seen him at work in the most intimate places with people on holy ground, and I'm in tears. I'm blown away. I'm so humbled by witnessing how the Lord interacts with his children. He is never harsh. He's never hard. He's never pressing. He is never disrespectful. He never judges, condemns, punishes, not ever. He is tender. He is beautiful. He is the Lord, and yet he he completely defers to those he made. It's like nothing I've ever seen on the earth. And so he just said to me, Hilary, you'll notice I never put anyone on the defensive.